night. Thank you all for coming. We're going to get ready to start. Our moderator's getting ready. Moderator, you're going to present your screen. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, families. Thank you all for taking time out your day to be with us. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us, to share the information, knowledge, and just to see you guys and check in. It's so wonderful to see all these beautiful faces. Thank you all for coming. Our translator for this evening is the beautiful Miss Ramirez, who's also our Spanish teacher. Miss Ramirez.
Good evening, everybody. Buenas noches a todos. Un placer tenerlo esta noche.
Our moderator for this evening is a Williamsburg Charter High School alumni from the class of 2019, who happens to also be my daughter, Miss Jade McClinton Dorley. Jade, give a quick wave.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, then. And now I have the pleasure of introducing our Parent Leadership Council members, our president, Ms. Shavonna Hardy.
Good evening.
Our vice president, Ms. Cheryl McFadden.
Welcome all. Good evening.
And our lovely PLC secretary, Ms. Roxanne Liverpool.
Good evening, all. Happy holidays.
Ok, la señora Pink ha introducido y ha presentado a los miembros del Consejo de Comité de Padres, la presidenta, que es la señora Shavonna Hardy, la vicepresidenta, la señora Cheryl McFadden, y la secretaria, la señora Rosanna Liverpool. Ellas son las tres personas que corren el Comité de Padres, de liderazgo de padres en conjuntura con la señorita Pink.
And you have me, your parent coordinator, Miss Melody Pink. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to be your parent coordinator and to be here to help you guys in any way I can, resources and so much more.
Y la señora Pink, quien es nuestra coordinadora de padres, ellas cuatro trabajan juntas y ella dice que está aquí para ustedes para cualquier recurso e información necesaria.
Right now, we're going to do some quick virtual housekeeping, and our lovely PLC secretary, Ms. Liverpool, will assist me. Ms. Liverpool, will you go first?
Sure. We ask that you please mute your screen and your phones. Keep the camera off until the end.
Hello.
Please do not click present or hook your screen to the TV as it interferes with the presentation.
Please type your name. Please type your name, your scholar's name, and your email address in the comments section for attendance. And families on the phone, please email me, Ms. Pink, your scholar's name and grade when you have an opportunity when you get home.
Please type any questions in the comment section relating to the meeting. And also please note, Ms. Pink, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Please note this PLC virtual meeting will be recorded and posted on our school website.
Ok, esas son algunas de las reglas durante la presentación o la reunión. Por favor, ponga su computadora o su teléfono en silencio. Por favor, no presione presentar o ponga la presentación en su televisor, porque puede interferir con la presentación. Por favor, escriba su nombre, el nombre de su estudiante y un email en la sección de comentarios de la reunión. Estos son fines de asistencia. Las personas que tengan el teléfono, que por favor cuando tengan el chance, le manden el email a la señora Pink, como ella había dicho antes, con su nombre, el nombre del estudiante y también le gustaría que ustedes agreguen el grado en que está su estudiante. Por favor, escriban cualquier pregunta o relacionada a la reunión en la sesión de comentarios, ¿ok? Y por último, esta conferencia va a ser grabada y puesta en el sitio web de nuestra escuela.
Families, I'm going to ask one more time, could we please check our technology and make sure that we're muted so we could proceed with the presentation? Thank you so much.
Le pide que nuevamente pongan su dispositivo en silencio para poder continuar con la presentación.
Right now, we have a special program for you guys tonight. She has been here before over the summer. It's a wonderful program called Believe and Inspire. And I'm so thrilled and honored to have her back again. So many of our scholars have, I'm sorry, Miss Cheryl Smith, could you please mute your mic, please? Thank you so much. So many of our scholars have joined her program over the summer and have learned and expanded their horizons so much. So it's an honor to have her back again, the Believe and Inspire program. Ms. Michaela Baruta. Ms. Baruta, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Great, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here. Hello, everyone.
En este momento la señora Pink introdujo a la señora Micaela Boruta. Ella es la persona encargada de un programa que ha sido de gran importancia en nuestra escuela, que se llama Cree e Inspira. Y dice la señora Pink que es un honor tenerla de vuelta, porque la verdad que muchos de nuestros estudiantes se han beneficiado del programa. Ahora ella se introdujo, ¿ok?
Great, so can I start?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And will you operate my presentation or shall I do that?
We'll do the slides for you.
Okay, wonderful. So maybe, so again, let me just introduce myself. My name is Micaela Boruta. I'm the program manager of a nonprofit organization called Believe and Inspire, where we are making a difference for underserved youths, one youth at a time. And I'm very happy to be here with you tonight and be able to present our programs, which we had such a pleasure to already work with some of the scholars from your school. And hopefully we'll have more scholars coming for our spring programs. Next slide, please. Great, so, and also, Ms. Ramirez, tell me if you need me to stop so you can translate.
No problem. You do the slide and then I summarize it in Spanish, okay?
Okay, so I'll do all the slides and then you will summarize.
No,
okay,
one
great.
at a time. We do one at a time.
One at a
so
time.
I don't
Okay.
miss any information.
Okay, good. So let me just start by introducing Believe and Inspire for some parents maybe who haven't heard of Believe and Inspire yet. So we are a New York 501c3 nonprofit organization. We were established in 2018, and what we do, we are offering enrichment programs, especially to underserved youths and youth aging out of the foster care system. We operate within the metro and also tri-state area. And our target group of teenagers and young adults is from 15 to 21 years old. And our really what we strive to do is really to provide them with the tools and support they need to prepare for the workforce and become self-sufficient.
El programa de Cree e Inspira es un programa que es una organización no por profit o ganancia de la ciudad de Nueva York. Esta organización fue establecida en el 2018 y le ofrece programas de enriquecimiento a jóvenes que están en desventaja, especialmente los chicos que están en el programa, en el sistema de foster care, y que ya están a su edad límite, están llegando a su edad límite donde tienen que ya salirse del amparo de lo que es el foster care. CREA Inspira está conectado o ayuda a chicos entre las edades de 15 a 21 años, y le ofrece las herramientas y el apoyo necesario para que los chicos puedan integrarse a la fuerza laboral y convertirse en autosuficientes.
Yes, so let me also summarize what we do. As I mentioned, we offer enrichment programs, but what does that mean? We really try to empower underserved youth and youth aging out of the foster care system to successfully enter the workforce and life on their own. And we do that by providing programs in financial literacy, internship preparation, life skills, and college admissions programs. And we really hope to help underserved youth get ahead and empower them as the next generation of leaders.
Ok, nuevamente el programa trata de empoderar a chicos que están en desventaja, y que están al nivel de ya salir del sistema del foster care, y lo ayuda a que exitosamente entren a la fuerza laboral, y que ayudándolo a través de educación financiera, mentoría, destrezas de vida y la admisión el proceso de admisión a las universidades. A través del programa también se ayuda a que los chicos avancen y se empoderen ya como los nuevos líderes de las próximas generaciones.
Mm-hmm. Great. And just to kind of share our vision, we at Believe and Inspire really believe that every and all youth deserve the opportunity to fulfill their potential. And also we aspire to turn compassion into action so that all the underserved or disadvantaged youth are skilled to handle their life successfully after they leave foster care or even high school.
Ok, la visión del programa es que ellos creen que todos los niños pueden lograr su máximo potencial, que pueden y se merecen lograr su máximo potencial. CREA e Inspira ayuda a que la compasión se convierta en acción y que los chicos en desventaja obtengan las destrezas que lo va a ayudar a vivir una vida exitosa después de salirse del sistema de foster care.
Mm-hmm. Great. And before we talk about, we'll talk about specific programs, let me give you maybe a few very specific benefits or something that students walk away from our programs, because our programs are not based in theory only, but we also provide very specific results and outcomes for our students. So for example, with almost every program, the students will know how to set up their SMART goals, how to plan properly, how to actually write, and they will have a resume written after attending the internship preparation program. They will know, and they will do some drafts of a cover letter. They will know how to navigate the interview process. They learn about professional and workplace etiquette. They develop communication habits, and really they build confidence. And also when we talk more about the financial literacy programs, they learn how to create, and they will create a personal budget. They will understand spending and saving habits, really to help them manage their money a little bit better. They will learn how to open a bank account, how to work with checks. They will understand the difference between debit and credit, and also what is the difference in using debit versus credit cards, how it works. and also they will learn how to navigate the whole college admissions process, how to navigate even the financial aid and all the technicalities that go into college admissions process, which is quite overwhelming. And also what they will do, they will write very specific college admissions essay during the programs. So, and not only that, they will also create a digital portfolio that they can also submit with their college applications if they decided to do so. So just these are just few examples to give you a sense of what they walk away with from our programs, because we really offer a very specific results and outcomes. It's something that they can apply right away after every lesson in their everyday life.
Mhm.
Ok, esas son algunas de las cosas de los que de las actividades o de los beneficios que obtienen los chicos que entran a este programa. Primeramente, lo enseñan a crear metas inteligentes, lo que quiere decir que los chicos van a ponerse metas y luego van a desarrollar un plan para obtener esas metas. El programa lo ayuda a crear su propio resumen o su hoja de vida. Durante el programa crean la carta para que acompaña el resumen cuando los chicos van a aplicar para algún trabajo o solicitar algún trabajo, lo que le llaman el cover letter. También van a aprender a navegar el proceso de la entrevista de trabajo. Aprenderán cómo los profesionales, cuáles son las etiquetas del área profesional cuando están en el trabajo. Pueden aprender también hábitos de comunicación. Se crean una seguridad, ya que están teniendo todos estos beneficios, le enseñan a convertirse seguro en sí mismo. También aprenden a crear su presupuesto personal, cómo manejar su dinero a través de la educación financiera. Aprenden a cómo entender los hábitos de ahorrar y gastar. Aprenden a cómo abrir una cuenta de banco. Entienden la diferencia entre lo que es el crédito y el débito, cómo usar una tarjeta de crédito y débito. Navegan todo el proceso de admisión a la universidad, lo que puede ser un poco extenuante para los padres, para los estudiantes, porque es mucho lo que se tiene que hacer. Aparte de eso, terminan el programa ya con 2 ensayos para la universidad escritos, que son ensayos que muchas universidades le piden a los chicos que escriban para poder entrar a la universidad. Y también lo ayudan a crear un portafolio digital, lo que también ayuda e influye en la admisión a la universidad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. So these are just a few quotes and feedback from our students. In general, I can just share with you that our students seem to be very happy with the program. They always get a great value. And I think that also some of the parents who are with us here today, they can also share with you a little bit more what their scholars experienced in our programs. But overall, we have a very good feedback from our students, and we are very happy to work with them and continue even improving our programs based on their feedback.
Estas son algunas de las cosas que los niños que están en el programa, los jovencitos que están en el programa, dicen acerca del programa, expresando su satisfacción con el programa. También dice ella que algunos padres pueden testiguar acerca de la satisfacción que sienten por este programa, ya que el programa ha ayudado bastante a nuestros chicos de la escuela.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and let's dive into the Spring 2021 programs. So we have 4 different programs coming up. The first one is Financial Literacy Program. It starts on January 20th. It runs once a week on Wednesdays, and it runs for 8 weeks. For these programs, we have the programs from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesdays, and these programs are virtual, so we use Zoom platform, which is similar to Google Meet we are using now. The topics we cover in this financial literacy program are, for example, goal setting, which is a cornerstone of almost every program we have. We cover how to manage money, we cover personal finance, budgeting, bank accounts, credit, and much more. This program is free of charge, so there is a free admission, and the registration deadline is on January 16th.
Ok, ella dice que para la primavera tendrán 4 programas que son fabulosos. El primero es el de educación financiera. Este programa va a correr desde enero 20 hasta marzo 17. Se reunirán una vez a la semana, los miércoles, por 8 semanas. Será de 1 hora, de 4 a 5 de la tarde, a través de Zoom. Ok, muy parecido a lo que usamos ahora en la escuela, como el Google Meet. Ok, los tópicos serán crear metas, manejar su dinero, las finanzas personales, cómo hacer un presupuesto, las cuentas de banco, el crédito y muchas cosas más. El programa es gratis y la registración termina el 16 de enero.
Great. So the second program we are offering is called the Internship Preparation Program. This starts on January 26th, and it also runs for 8 weeks. This program, however, is more intensive. We have this program twice a week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On both days, it's from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And we again use Zoom platform and also Google Classroom. Many of the scholars already use Google Classroom for their regular school, so it's a very smooth transition when they use that during these programs as well. And at this program, we covered goal setting, resume and cover letter writing, personal and professional development, interview process, and pretty much everything they would need to know before they apply for the internship and then once they get one. This program is also free of charge, and the registration deadline is January 19. And let me also mention one thing. The program is for 8 weeks, but there is a week break for the winter recess, so we are not having classes during that break.
Ok. El segundo programa es una mentoría para una preparación un programa de mentoría. Este programa durará 8 semanas, será de enero 26 a marzo 25. Este es un poquito más intensivo que el anterior porque se reúnen 2 veces a la semana. Se reunirán los martes y los miércoles por 8 semanas de 4 a 5 de la tarde. Otra vez se usará la plataforma de Zoom, pero también como los chicos van a tener que hacer algunos trabajos, también van a usar el Google Classroom como están usando ahora mismo en la escuela. Así que va a ser una transición fácil para ellos. Los temas serán crear metas, escribir el resumen y la carta que acompaña el resumen para solicitar trabajo. Y va también a incluir desarrollo personal, ¿okay? Y profesional. Van a tocar el tema de las entrevistas, el proceso de la entrevista y mucho más. Otra vez es un programa gratis y la registración, el límite de la fecha límite de registración es enero 19.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, thank you. The third program we have in the spring is the College Admissions and Essay Writing Program. It starts on January 25th and it also runs for 8 weeks. We meet twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays this time. also from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the program runs on Zoom platform and also Google Classroom. And when it comes to topics, we cover pretty much in general navigating the whole college admissions process. We talk about how to request or write recommendation letters, how to navigate financial aid, and specifically how to write an essay. And the scholars will actually have an opportunity to write at least 2 essays during this program. So they will have a very good practice for their actual essay writing once they decide to do that, or they can also use what they write during this program. The admission for this program is $199 per student, and we also consider scholarship applications on an individual basis. So if anyone is interested in exploring this option, please write us an email. And the registration deadline for this program is January 15th.
Ok. El siguiente programa es un programa que se enfoca en la admisión de la universidad, el proceso de admisión de la universidad, y también la escritura de los ensayos o las composiciones que los chicos tienen que escribir para entrar a la universidad. El programa se dará de enero 25 a marzo 24. Se reunirá 2 veces a la semana como los otros. Lo único que se reunirán los lunes y los miércoles por 8 semanas. Se van a reunir de 4 a 5 de la tarde otra vez por Zoom, y también estarán utilizando Google Classroom. Los tópicos serán navegar el proceso de admisión a la universidad, cómo pedir cartas de recomendaciones para el proceso de la universidad, cómo hacer el financial aid y los ensayos, las composiciones, que por lo menos van a escribir 2 composiciones. Ellos pueden usarla como práctica para escribir la composición que se les requiere de la universidad, o pueden usar las mismas que están escribiendo durante el programa. Este programa sí tiene un costo. Ms. Baruta, can you tell me what's the price again one more time?
Yes, it's $199 per student. And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I just wanted to just kind of mention that we consider a scholarship application on an individual basis.
Ok, so ella dice que el programa cuesta $199, pero que también es bueno que sepan que hay como becas que le puede cubrir el costo, y es basado en la situación del estudiante. Es una cosa que se hace individual dependiendo de la situación del estudiante. Y anteriormente ella también había mencionado de que hay un receso de invierno, que durante ese receso de invierno en esa semana no se reunirán. Okay.
And then the last program we have is called Life Skills Program. This is, we can say, a new program, because before it was part of another program, but for spring we decided to have it as a separate program. So this program runs after these 3 programs we just spoke about. So the first one is on April 8th through April 29th, and an identical program runs also in May, from May 6th through May 27th. This program is once a week, and each program runs for 4 weeks. Again, the time is the same, from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. We use Zoom platform, and what we cover during this life skills program is really like goal setting, communication, well-being, self-confidence, productivity, and time management. So we are introducing a little bit new topics to really cover as much as we can to help the teens really kind of grasp everything they need to tackle everything that's coming ahead of them. For this program, for one program in a month, the admission is $60 per student, and also we consider scholarship applications on an individual basis. And the registration deadline for this course or these courses starts on April 1st. Is April 1st, sorry.
Ok. El último programa que ellos ofrecen es destrezas de vida a través de este programa. El programa va a correr 2 veces después de los otros programas. La primera sesión tendrá 2 sesiones. La primera es en abril, de abril 8 al 29. Y luego otra vez se va a repetir el mismo programa, por eso se dice que tiene 2 sesiones, de mayo 6 a mayo 27. Será solamente de 4 semanas y se van a reunir una vez por semana, ¿ok? La hora serán de 4 de la tarde a 5 de la tarde a través de Zoom. Los tópicos serán metas, ¿ok? Crear metas, la comunicación, el bienestar, el desarrollo de la seguridad personal en sí mismo, seguridad en sí mismo, la productividad, cómo manejar su tiempo, y la misión por cada sesión va a ser $60. La fecha límite será el 1 de abril.
Yes, and the registration for all these programs is already open. So in case you would like to have your scholar registered for the program, please go to our website, which is believeandinspire.org/register. So that's the link where you can register from now on. The registration opened on November 23rd. And if you'd like to learn more, you can visit our website, which is believeandinspire.org, or you can email us at Michaela, which is me, Michaela at believeandinspire.org. You can call us at the number you see on the screen, and also you can fill out the form which you will find at our website, believeandinspire.org. So this is pretty much the summary of what we are offering for spring. Thank you so much again for inviting me to present our programs. I hope we would be able to serve some of your scholars, which is always a great pleasure for us. And yeah, we look forward to working with all of you again in the future.
Thank you. Ella dice que el próximo paso o los próximos pasos es la registración para los programas. La registración ya está abierta, ok, se abrió en noviembre. Por favor, pongan atención a la fecha límite si están interesados en cualquiera de estos programas. Pueden aprender más acerca del programa visitando la página web de ellos. Pueden visitar, también se pueden contactar con ellos a través de email o llamar directamente al número que aparece en la presentación. Y ella dice que espera que algunos de ustedes o sus estudiantes puedan ingresar a algunos de los programas, que siempre están contentos de servirles.
This is an amazing program, family. So if your scholar is between 15 and 21 and they don't have a program or anything going on outside of school, I suggest you start building their resume and build it with Believe and Inspire. Learn the financial literacy skills, communication, self-confidence, learn how to handle money, open an account, college readiness, so much more. Oh my God, it's so amazing. You know why I know it's amazing? Because my scholar has gone through it. I took my son through this program. You know why I know it's amazing? Because our PLC council have taken their scholars through this program, and we have benefited. Our scholars are growing, learning more and more. And Michaela, I thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Thank you for bringing Believe and Inspire to our families. Families, all this great information, as always, I will be emailing you the whole PowerPoint presentation tomorrow. It will be posted next week online, so you will have the resource. Don't worry if you didn't write everything word for word.
Yes, and if anyone has any further questions, they can also reach out to me directly or through you, Ms. Pink. Either way works for me. I just want to make sure that we get the information parents would like to have from us.
Thank you.
Okay. La señora Ping acaba de hacer un resumen de lo importante y lo bueno que es el programa. Dice que ella puede testificar de que es un programa muy bueno porque sus hijos han estado en el programa. Los hijos de las madres del comité de padres han estado en el programa y es un programa que le ayuda bastante. Por ejemplo, los chicos tienen que empezar a crear su resumen, su hoja de vida, y esto es un programa excelente para empezar a poner cosas importantes en su resumen. Y yo le hablo del lado de madre como maestra. El proceso de universidad es un poquito fuerte para los chicos y para los padres, así que tener una ayuda como un programa como este es muy beneficioso para sus hijos y para usted, porque le enseñan todo el proceso, lo caminan a través de todo el proceso de lo que es el proceso de aplicar a la universidad. Así que le aconsejo yo también que tomen ventaja del programa. La señora Boruta dice que si usted tiene alguna pregunta, que se puede comunicar directamente con ella o se puede comunicar con ella a través de la señora Pink. Y la señora Pink va a poner toda esta información en el sitio web de la escuela.
Gracias.
Thank you, Ms. Baruta.
Thank you very
Ms.
much.
Baruta.
Yeah, thank you. Very nice to see you all again. So I'll leave you to your meeting. It was just great to be here with you for a little bit at least, and I'm looking forward to hearing from any of you if you have any questions, or I'm already looking forward to welcoming some of the scholars if they decide to join us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy
Thank you.
holidays.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
The next slide, please. Right now, I have the pleasure of introducing our PLC Secretary, Ms. Roxanne Liverpool, who will give you school updates.
Good evening again, families. So the PLC is comprised of 3 parent volunteers. We meet monthly with school leadership to discuss topics of concern. At this month's meeting in December, we discussed the following topics. We are parents like you. We have questions regarding assignments and grading. In this meeting, we discussed timelines surrounding both to assist our scholars. Teachers' grading policies. There is a 2-week window for teachers to update grades in Power School. We encourage parents to follow up with scholars for any missing work, which will have a 0. Please make sure your scholars are handing their work in. Assignments are in Google Classroom, and we've asked that they are present in Power School also, where parents can check up on their scholars' progress. Ms. Ramirez?
Ok. Ahora está presentando la señora Liber.
Ms. Ramirez?
¿Quién es?
I think she's
Mira.
You froze.
Can you
You
hear me?
froze. You froze.
Yes.
It's a hiccup
Okay,
technology.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Ok, perfect. El comité de padres consta de 3 padres voluntarios, como le habíamos presentado anteriormente. Estas madres, porque son todas mujeres, se reúnen con el liderazgo de la escuela, el principal y todos los demás que corren la escuela, para discutir temas de inquietud. En este meeting que se dio a cabo el 7 de diciembre, se discutieron los siguientes temas. Dicen ellos que como padres, como usted, tienen preguntas y en relación a las asignaturas que se le ponen a los chicos y los grados. Y en el meeting se discutió la política de los grados. ¿Ok? Dice que los maestros ahora van a tener 2 semanas de límite para tener los grados al día, para poner los grados al día en el sistema de Power School. También le sugieren a los padres, que incitan a los padres a que chequen las asignaturas que sus hijos todavía no han completado, ya que van a estar recibiendo 0 después de esas 2 semanas. Por favor, o no después de las 2 semanas. Van a recibir 0 si no completan el trabajo diario, ¿ok? Por favor, asegúrense que el estudiante esté entregando los trabajos. Cheque las asignaturas de los chicos en Google Classroom y también cheque el Power School para chequear el progreso de su hijo. Yes?
We also reviewed the components of the new schedule, and Mr. Bashir stated, teachers should be instructing students for the first 45 minutes of class. There should be a 5-minute break given. The teachers may use breakout rooms for students. The second 45 minutes of class are for independent work with the teacher online to provide assistance. Work needs to be completed at the end of the 45-minute independent work session. This work should be appropriate for that time period. Wednesdays are for scholars to study, complete homework, or meet with teachers for additional support during office hours. Scholars need to answer the question of the day by 11:45 a.m. on Wednesdays, like every other day. Finally, we discussed our Toys for Tots drive.
Ok. Otros temas que se discutieron fue que han revisado los componentes del nuevo horario con el señor Bashir, quien es nuestro principal o nuestro director de la escuela. Dice que los maestros tienen que tomarse los primeros 45 minutos para hacer instrucciones, para enseñar. Son prácticamente el tiempo que el maestro tiene que enseñar. Luego se van a tomar 5 minutos de receso. Los chicos tomarán 5 minutos de receso. Luego el maestro puede usar los grupos de separación que tiene ahora. Esto es una nueva cosa que tiene el Google Classroom, donde los chicos se pueden dividir y ponerse en grupitos, pero aún de la forma virtual. ¿Ok? Durante la segunda parte de los 45 minutos, de los 95 minutos, los chicos tienen que trabajar independientemente, pero el maestro tiene que quedarse en línea para proveer cualquier asistencia que el chico requiera. También se necesita que los chicos completen el trabajo al final de esos 45 minutos. Si ellos, el trabajo tiene que ser apropiadamente entregado a tiempo. Como le había dicho, si no lo entregan a tiempo, los chicos puede de que reciban un 0 por el trabajo. Ahora bien, también se habla de los miércoles. Como saben, los miércoles los maestros no tienen sesiones sincrónicas y durante este día los chicos van a utilizar el día para estudiar, para completar tareas, para reunirse con los maestros si ellos requieren de asistencia durante las horas de oficina, si el chico necesita más apoyo. También los chicos tienen que contestar la pregunta del día el miércoles como cualquier otro día de la semana, ya para lo más tardar para las 11:45 de la mañana. Todos los días tienen que hacer lo mismo. Y finalmente discutieron una recolección de juguete. ¿Ok? Next.
So now I will do a brief year in review. The PLC met with school leadership throughout 2020 to address concerns we had about the education and the high school experience the scholars are receiving. Below is a list of some of the requests we've made this year. First, we asked to meet with school leadership. We now have monthly meetings with school leadership. We asked to get a PLC WCHS email. After some work, we got an email to communicate with families. We asked the school to have open meetings around the school reopening. The school held several meetings to address the reopening plan. We asked for data data for prior year's SAT scores. The school provided requested data. We asked for SAT prep. There is now an SAT prep program on Mondays after school. We asked for outreach to the 9th grade on college readiness. Now there is outreach. We asked the school to provide colleges other than SUNY and CUNY. They now share other private colleges, universities, and HBCUs with scholars.
Ok, esto es básicamente un resumen de las cosas de los temas o las inquietudes que tomaron lugar en este año. Por ejemplo, el comité se reunió con el liderazgo de la escuela a través del 2020 para discutir inquietudes que han tenido que ver con la educación y la experiencia de la secundaria, de la escuela secundaria para los estudiantes y qué tal esta experiencia que ellos están recibiendo. Y esta es una lista acerca de todo lo que ellos pidieron, le pidieron al liderazgo de la escuela para que proporcionara para ellos y para los estudiantes. Primeramente, ellos pidieron reunirse con el liderazgo de la escuela. Ahora se reúnen todos los meses, así que dio resultados. La escuela respondió a este pedido que hizo el comité de padres. Ellos pidieron que el comité de padres tuviera un email, un correo electrónico, y después de algunas gestiones pudieron obtener un email donde los padres se pueden comunicar donde la escuela, el equipo o el comité se puede comunicar con las familias, pero también las familias se pueden comunicar con el comité si tienen alguna inquietud. También se le pidió a la escuela que tuviera reuniones o conferencias para hablar acerca de algunas inquietudes de la reapertura de la escuela durante estos tiempos que, por supuesto, hemos tenido ya 2 cierres y tanto de la apertura como el cierre han hecho el liderazgo de padres y la escuela han podido reunirse con los padres para discutir los planes de ambos. También se le pidió que se le diera datos de los exámenes y de los resultados del SAT, el examen de la universidad que habíamos hablado, y la escuela le proporcionó esta información. Le proporcionó los datos acerca de cómo los estudiantes están haciendo en estos exámenes. También se le pidió que la escuela le proveyera a los chicos preparación para este examen, porque ya ustedes saben que un examen ya de admisión es un examen importante para ellos poder ingresar a la universidad. Ahora mismo la escuela está dando esta preparación todos los lunes para los chicos. Por favor, háblenle a sus chicos de que asistan a estas preparaciones porque esto es un examen muy importante. También le pidieron a la escuela que empezaran el proceso de hablarle a los chicos de la universidad y todo lo que es prepararse para la universidad a los chicos desde el 9º grado y que ahora se está haciendo esto con los chicos del 9º grado o del 1º de bachillerato. Pidieron que la escuela proveyera otras opciones cuando se refiere a universidades, que no solamente sean las universidades públicas estatales o las universidades públicas de la ciudad, que también que los chicos también tengan la oportunidad de experimentar y de visitar, de aprender acerca de universidades privadas. Okay, next.
We also asked for trade school opportunities for scholars as an alternative to college, TBD. We asked for Google Meeting etiquette. The school set ground rules for virtual meetings. We asked for a parent workshop on Power School. At the back to school night, the school featured Power School and Google Classroom. We asked, how will the scholars catch up after the asynchronous learning in trimester 3 of 2020. The school provided and decided on an extended schedule. We ask that parents are made aware of the school and scholar status. Interim Principal Bashir addressed parents at our mandatory parent meeting on the state of our school regarding attendance and scholars failing classes. We asked for updates to the school website. The school has made and continues to make updates on the website, and Ms. Pink updated the PLC section on the website. We asked that the parents have an open line of communication with the school. The school provided a parent concern form on the Parent Leadership Council page of the school website.
Otros temas que se han tomado en consideración este año es que el comité le pidió a la escuela que los chicos también tengan la opción de asistir a escuelas de destreza, de preparación que no sean la universidad, para que los chicos tengan otras alternativas más que aparte de la universidad. Sabemos que hay chicos que no tienen el deseo de asistir a la universidad y los padres lo han apoyado en esta decisión, pero sí tenemos que preparar a nuestros chicos para un oficio, algo que le pueda permitir a ellos cómo continuar adelante con su vida, y las escuelas de este tipo de escuelas que lo ayudan a aprender un oficio tienen que estar como opciones para los chicos que no quieren asistir a la universidad. También pidieron que se crearan etiquetas para las reuniones del Google Classroom o el Google, las reuniones en Google con los estudiantes. La escuela sí creó reglas de etiquetas que los chicos tienen que seguir durante los meetings o durante las clases. Se le pidió que hubiera un taller para enseñarle a los padres cómo utilizar el Power School, cómo mirar las notas de sus chicos y así por el estilo. En la noche de Back to School Night, de regreso a las clases, ese día se le dio un taller a los padres de cómo usar el Google Classroom y el Power School. ¿Ok? Se pidió que los estudiantes tuvieran una oportunidad de cómo ponerse al día en las clases asincrónicas o asincrónicamente para el trimestre 3 del 2000. Y la escuela provió y decidió que se extendería el horario para que los chicos pudieran ponerse al día. El señor Bashir, también se pidió que los padres se informaran acerca del estatus de su estudiante, cómo están haciendo su estudiante en la escuela, y nuestro principal o director de la escuela habló con los chicos, habló con los padres en una de las reuniones mandatorias para los padres para discutir el estado de nuestra escuela en relación con la asistencia de nuestros estudiantes y con las clases que no están pasando, ¿ok? También se pidió que se diera un update o que se le informara que se le diera una actualización acerca del website de la escuela, que se continúe actualizando el website de la escuela o el sitio web de la escuela. La escuela ha continuado haciendo las actualizaciones en nuestro sitio web. También la señora Ping actualizó la sesión del website que le corresponde al comité de padres. También, por último, se le pidió que hubiera una línea abierta de comunicación entre los padres y la escuela está proveyendo un formulario para que los padres puedan expresar sus inquietudes, y esto lo pueden hacer a través de la página del Consejo de Padres, del Comité de Padres, ¿ok? y de nuestra escuela, donde los padres pueden expresar sus quejas y sus inquietudes. Next.
So, please come join us for the next PLC meeting, which will be on January 28th at 6 p.m. And it's titled Being in the Know Part 1, where our guest speakers of the evening will be the WCHS Social Emotional Academy leaders. We will have representation from each grade, and we are inviting you to hear the Academy leaders speak at the meeting to help us as parents have a better understanding of the high school process. We encourage you and your scholar to attend this informative meeting together.
Ok, ella les exhorta que por favor se nos unan a la próxima reunión del Comité de Padres. Esta será el 28 de enero a las 6 de la tarde y nuestros invitados serán los líderes académicos y emocionales de nuestra escuela. Prácticamente los asistentes principales ellos actúan como los asistentes principales de nuestra escuela, el señor Nue, el señor Caballero, la señora Shalanda Bailey Douglas, la señora Chanté. Los tópicos que se van a tocar o discutir durante esta reunión será el rol que tiene el líder académico en la experiencia del chico en cuanto al high school. Se hablará de los créditos, de los regentes o los exámenes estatales que los chicos necesitan para graduación, cómo estar al día en cuanto a la graduación, los exámenes de SAT, los cuales los estudiantes tienen, y les exhorta que todos los estudiantes y la familia puedan venir a reunirse con nosotros a esta reunión. Otra cosa que se van a hacer durante esta reunión será otra rifa acerca de los tópicos, ¿ok? Así es que, por favor, reúnanse con nosotros este día, donde podrán hacerle preguntas directamente a los asistentes principales de la escuela. Next one.
Next slide. Guys, I have the pleasure, go back one. I have the pleasure of introducing our PLC Vice President, Ms. Cheryl McFadden, and she'll take over from here to discuss what you need to know, part 1.
Hello, families. Happy holidays. Thank you for coming out this evening to support your scholars. I will try to be quick because I know you guys are here for the fun stuff. You're here to wait for that raffle that's coming up. So I'll be as quick as I can. Oh, Ms. Ramirez, I'll let you translate.
Ok, ahora va a presentar la señora McFadden, ok, ella es la vicepresidenta, va a hablar acerca del trimestre 1 y el trimestre 2, que necesita usted saber como padre. Vamos a hablar, ella dice que va a tratar de hacerlo lo más pronto posible porque sabemos que ustedes quieren saber quién ganó la próxima rifa. Ms. McFadden, you want me to go ahead and talk about the slide, the information on the slide, or do you want to go over it?
I'll do it quickly and I'll let you go after me if that's okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So I'm just going to give you guys I'm going to kind of just reaffirm some of the stuff that Ms. Liverpool said. So in trimester 1, what we ask you guys to do is check in Power Schools to see what your scholars' final grades are for trimester 1. Because if your child received an incomplete, they should have a conference with their academic leader. And as a parent, if they are with your academic counselor, if they're going to meet with your child, is our opinion that you guys should ask to be there as well. Okay, Ms. Ramirez.
Dice ella que por favor chequen los grados finales de sus estudiantes, porque si el estudiante no pasó alguna de las clases, el estudiante está supuesto a recibir lo que es lo que le llamamos un grado de incompleto. Y debido a esto, el chico va a tener que reunirse con su consejero y con el consejero, y también puede de que esté ahí el líder académico. Entonces, ella dice que como padre, si su hijo se va a reunir con el consejero, con el líder académico, es bueno que usted también pida estar en esta reunión, porque le van a hablar al chico acerca de su estatus como estudiante de la escuela, que acuérdense que es muy importante de mantener al chico al día en cuanto a la acumulación de crédito y exámenes que tienen que pasar. Así es que esta es una reunión que se va a hablar acerca de cómo están ellos en cuanto a su estatus.
Okay, so now we're in trimester 2. So for trimester 2, scholars should be answering the advisory question for attendance Monday through Friday. They have 8 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. to answer the advisory question. That's going to be for their attendance. On Wednesday, we have questions about Wednesday as parents as well, what the scholars should be doing on Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, scholars, they must answer the advisory question. Although there's no classes, they need to still answer the question. They have from 8 a.m. to 11:45 to answer the question. And if the scholars are not required to receive additional support on Wednesday, they should be completing homework assignments. They should be studying, because we want to encourage our scholars to study so they can bring up their grades. And we're going to ask, and they should also, if they need additional help, they can ask their teacher for an office hour so they can get additional support. And let's see what else. Scholars no longer have asynchronous work. Asynchronous work is the work that they teach themselves. If your scholar is receiving asynchronous work, then you need to contact the academy leader. So we want to speak up for our children. If we see something not right, we're going to say something.
Ya estamos en el trimestre 2 del año escolar. En algunas de las cosas que ya se había mencionado, ya quiero reiterársela también. Por ejemplo, el contestar la pregunta de la consejería en la mañana. Los chicos van a tener todos los días. Esto no es solamente, digamos, que el miércoles, como no tienen clase con los maestros, que no la vayan a contestar. Tienen que contestarla de lunes a viernes, de 8 de la mañana a 11:45 de la mañana. Tienen para contestar esta pregunta, porque así es donde a través de esa pregunta es que se le está tomando la asistencia al estudiante para la escuela. La asistencia de clase de maestro a maestro es diferente, pero el de la escuela, que es la asistencia general, es a través de esta pregunta que se toma. Por favor, exhórtele a su hijo o hija que conteste esta pregunta. Los miércoles los chicos también tienen que seguir contestando esa pregunta, como le había dicho antes. Y el miércoles los chicos no están requeridos, o los chicos que no están requeridos a recibir apoyo extra, deberían de estar completando tareas, ¿ok? Deberían de estar completando tareas, estudiando o asistiendo a la hora de oficina si le es necesario, si ellos quieren algún apoyo extra de su maestro, ¿ok? Que pidan reunirse con sus maestros durante la hora oficiales de oficina de cada materia, y los maestros tienen que reunirse con ellos, ¿ok? Next.
We're having technical difficulties. We're sharing the screen. We're coming, Ms. Ramirez.
Oh, let me mention this because I left it out. Dice la señora McFadden también, que se me olvidó mencionar, y es muy importante. Los chicos ya no están haciendo sesiones asincrónicas. Lo que quiere decir esto es que su hijo o hija no está supuesto a estar aprendiendo solo. Ya no se le está poniendo al chico tareas para que ellos completen solamente que sea una tarea. Otras sesiones, como lo estaban haciendo antes, donde el maestro le daba trabajo extra para que completaran por sí solos, ya eso no se está dando. Y si ustedes ven que sus hijos están recibiendo asignatura asincrónica, que se comuniquen inmediatamente con el líder académico, porque eso no está bien. Los chicos están supuestos a estar aprendiendo por los maestros.
Okay.
Just hold on one second. There's a glitch for some reason. Hold on one second, guys.
Estamos teniendo dificultades tecnológicas. Un momento, por favor.
Por favor. No, Miss Pink is going to try to present her screen, okay, guys? Just let me know if you see it, okay? Help me out, family. Help me out.
Well,
do you see Miss Pink's screen?
It's coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Do we all see it? Okay, we're at Miss McFadden's part, and she's about to tell us about the board meeting. Miss McFadden.
Okay. All right. So the next board meeting is going to be this Tuesday, December 15th at 6 p.m. And it's going to be on Google Meet. The link is on the school website. So you go to the link, and we're asking all the families, go to the board meetings, because a lot of the families were surprised by the extended schedule. But if you were attending a board meeting, that was discussed twice before it was introduced to the school. The board members vote on everything. So it's important for us as families to go to the board meeting, because we wouldn't have been caught by surprise that the classes were going to be extended. So if you've never been, this is the time to go. So Tuesday, go to the website, go to the meeting. It's at 6 p.m. And it's important to learn how the school works and who's running the school and how they make decisions. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Dice, este es el próximo meeting del board de la escuela. Son los dirigentes de la escuela los que toman las decisiones de la escuela. Esta reunión será el 15 de diciembre, el próximo martes, a las 6 de la tarde a través del Google Meet. El enlace estará puesto en el website de la escuela, en el sitio web de la escuela. Estos meetings, dice ella, que son muy importantes porque, por ejemplo, en este meeting se discutió la extensión de las clases, donde las clases iban a ser extendidas. Se habló en este meeting, en estos meetings se habló 2 veces de este nuevo horario escolar, y para que las cosas no le tomen por sorpresa, es bueno que usted asista a estas reuniones, porque así usted puede saber qué decisiones están en la mesa y cómo los líderes de la escuela están tomando las decisiones acerca de cómo corre la escuela.
Families, this world and technology, we have hiccups, but we're all here together. Thank you for your patience. Let's go to the next slide. Right now, we're going to talk about something very special. There's a special scholar at our student. His name is Jaden White. He has brought you voters registration, encouraging his fellow scholars to vote, encouraging those who wanted to volunteer or earn money to work at the polls during our election season. He has now come up with this amazing cause, Toys for Tots Holiday Drive. So I'm going to talk about Mr. Jaden White, our rising junior scholar, and he has the support from the National Honor Society to help him out. Get toys, collect toys, unwrap toys, and distribute them to those less fortunate during this holiday season. Next slide, please. So it's that time of year for us all to open up our hearts, to open up our wallets, and to give to a worthy cause. We, the Williamsburg Charter High School community, are fundraising for Toys for Tots. Our 2020 fundraising campaign was initiated by one of our National Honor Society scholars, Mr. Jaden White. Jaden will explain to us the mission and the goal of Toys for Tots. So, Mr. White, are you here with us this evening?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Mr. White. Let's go to the next slide, please. It's all yours, sir.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. As Ms. Pink said, my name is Jaden White, and I'm going to explain what the mission and the goal is for the Toys for Tots program. So, as it says on the screen, the mission is for, to help kids out there in this tough time. They want to collect unwrapped toys and distribute those toys to less fortunate kids during Christmas. We're in a pandemic right now, so kids are struggling, and especially parents, so we want to bring joy to those kids. We want to give a new toy and help bring joy for Christmas, so many kids, it's just a difficult time. Toys for Tots it's for a not-for-profit charity, and all the donations will go directly for Toys for Tots. And really, you don't have to give out so much money for the charity. Just $1 will be enough. If you can just give $1, just something, it'd be great.
Ms. Ramirez, I'm going to let you translate.
Oh, wow. I was just bitten by this young man, like talking about his initiative to do this. I'm so happy, Jaden. So glad to see you and see how far you got from being my freshman so quiet in that classroom. Okay, so Jaden es uno de nuestros juniors, está en el tercer año de la high school o de la secundaria. Él ha empezado una iniciativa acerca de coleccionar o colectar juguetes para entregarles a los chicos o a los muchachitos en estos tiempos difíciles durante las Navidades, a los chicos donde necesitan que alguien dé para ellos, ¿ok? Ellos están colectando, haciendo una recaudación de fondos para comprar juguetes, y estos juguetes se compran y luego se envuelven en papel de regalo y se llevan a sitios donde los chicos pueden recogerlo. No estoy totalmente segura, pero creo que la organización se llama Marine Toys for Tots, y ahí ellos le distribuyen los juguetes a los niños. Usualmente lo dan en centro comunitario, los llevan a los hospitales y así por el estilo. Así que nuestra escuela está llevando esta iniciativa a cabo, dirigida por Jaden. Jaden es también un miembro de la asociación honoraria en nuestra escuela. Así que, por favor, cualquier ayuda que quieran proporcionar, como él dijo, no tienen que dar mucho. $1 que den está más que bien, pero por favor donen. Okay.
During a time like this when so many people are unemployed and are in need of help, we together can bring some happiness and a smile to children of those families. Please help us reach our fundraising goal. Jaden's goal is $500. We could do better than that. Can't we do it, Williamsburg? Can I hear you? Just nod your heads. Nod your heads. We would like to reach that goal by December 22nd. We are a school family of over 900 scholars. If we all give $1 each, together we could bring joy to some of these kids that really need it and really deserve it. So please, please open your hearts, guys. Donate to Toys for Tots, and we will email and post the information on our social media on how you can make your online donations.
Ok, dice la señora Pink, en continuación con lo que Jayran estaba diciendo, la meta de Jayran es $500, llegar a $500 para comprar los juguetes. Entonces, por favor, somos una escuela grande de más de 900 estudiantes. Si cada quien dona $1, si por estudiante se dona $1, podemos ayudar bastante. Podemos lograr sobrepasar la meta que tiene Jaden. Así es que, por favor, donen. La señora Pink va a mandar un póster o un flyer dando la información de cómo puede donar a Toys for Tots, ¿ok? Y lograr nuestra meta que tenemos para ayudar a Jayden en su iniciativa. I'm so proud.
Thank you, Jaden. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing another awesome cause to our school. You're a scholar on the rise. I can see big things in your future. The sky's the limit. Wherever you want, we support you. Your parent coordinator got you. Your Williamsburg family has you too.
Your teachers too.
So much for giving me this opportunity to tell everyone about this. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Right now, you have a message from me. My email address is mpink@thewcs.org. I'm available to you all virtually Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you would like to meet with me, just send me an instant Google Meet. Families, we could do a virtual meeting right away. I want all of you to always attend all workshops. It's all for you. Like us on Instagram and Facebook for updates and more. Ms. Ramirez.
Ok, un mensaje de la señora Ping. Recuérdense que ella siempre está disponible para usted y en la presentación tienen su email por donde la pueden contactar a ella. Ella siempre está disponible de lunes a jueves de 9 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde. Si le gustaría tener una reunión con ella, mándele un email y ella le puede hacer los arreglos para que se puedan reunir. Por favor, le exhorta a todas las familias que asistan a los meetings de la escuela, como esto, a los talleres, que todo se hace para ustedes, para el beneficio del padre y el estudiante. También que le den un gusta o un like en Instagram y en Facebook. Y también que lo visiten para cualquier cosa cualquier actualización que necesiten. Por ejemplo, como cuando cerraron la escuela y esa cosa, todo eso ella lo pone en el sitio web del comité de padres.
Okay. So right now I have some pandemic resources for you guys. I always post on social media, but I picked some hot topics for you. Know your rights, the tenants' rights during the COVID crisis, December 14th at 4 p.m. The topics will be eviction. If you're facing troubles or possible eviction, rent, are there any protections in place for me? Shelter, does the shelter system have new policies? What's going on for anyone in the shelter during the pandemic? Relocation, benefits for those who are in housing. And they said there's a disclaimer at the bottom of this for this particular workshop happening next week. This webinar does not constitute legal advice. It's just to provide information from our council.
Okay. Esto es algunos de los recursos que ella le ofrece para durante esta reunión. Y voy a especificar esto, que esto no quiere decir que esto sea enseñándole a ustedes cómo hacer esta cosa. Esto no es un consejo legal, es simplemente información que está ahí afuera. Por ejemplo, este es acerca de los inquilinos, para que conozcan sus derechos a través de la crisis del COVID-19, del COVID-19. Esto será, habrá un taller de información a través de el Brooklyn Defensor Service, y esto será el lunes, diciembre 14 a las 4 p.m. a través de Zoom. Toda esta información la pueden conseguir o en la plataforma de de social media de la señora Pink, del comité, o a través del website de la escuela. Pero aquí le quieren hablar, este taller se tratará de sus derechos que tiene que hacer en caso de que esté enfrentando dificultades para pagar su alquiler, para los chicos si están a punto de ser desalojados o sacados de sus hogares debido a que no han podido pagar el alquiler. También hablarán acerca de las nuevas regulaciones en los centros de albergue, los shelters, como le conocen. Hablarán de cómo hacer, de buscarle otras localidades y todos estos beneficios de housing o de las viviendas de asistencia pública que hay en la ciudad. Así que es muy bueno que si está interesado, que asista o está teniendo problemas, que asista a este taller.
Coming up next, I found 2 holiday events to share with you guys. There's a Christmas tree lighting happening this Saturday, December 12th. The company that's doing it is a nonprofit, 500 Men Making a Difference. The next event is December 19th. It's a children's holiday toy giveaway. It'll all be posted on the website and you guys will be emailed this slide.
Okay. Estos son dos actividades de los días de fiesta. Primero hay uno que se trata de encender las luces de un árbol. Será de un árbol de Navidad. Será el sábado, diciembre 12 a las 5 de la tarde. Esta información estará otra vez en el website de la escuela. Y el otro, que es el más importante, que es donde van a estar regalando, bueno, no más importante, pero me imagino que les gustaría la información, donde estarán regalando juguetes a los niños, ¿ok? Y este será diciembre 19, de 12 de la tarde a 4 de la tarde, y ahí está la información y la dirección donde ustedes pueden ir a buscar juguetes.
Okay, another important workshop happening next week is Title I funding for Student Success Workshop. The year 2020 has been proven to be very challenging. As a community, we had to think outside the box to ensure our children have resources to succeed. Opportunities through Title I funds are an important part of that picture for success. This workshop is going to talk all about what Title I funding is. We are a Title I school, and I feel each member of you and your household that has a scholar here with us needs to know what title funding is and what we're entitled to. It helps with our parent workshops. It helps with those families that are in shelters. It does so much, and you guys really need to go attend this workshop and learn some resources from the speakers that they have presenting next week.
Ok, como ustedes saben, nuestra escuela es una de las escuelas que se consideran Title I, y nos dan dinero para ayudar a los chicos y ayudar a los padres, para crear programas y crear iniciativas para ayudar a los chicos, especialmente en las escuelas. Este taller hablará de qué se hace con estos fondos, ¿ok? Qué hacen las escuelas con estos fondos y que los padres pueden, le dará información a los padres de cómo las escuelas están utilizando estos fondos. Ya dice que el año 2020 ha sido un año bastante difícil para nuestra comunidad y que siempre hay que pensar fuera de los parámetros para saber que estamos asegurándonos que nuestros chicos tengan los recursos necesarios para ser exitosos. ¿Ok? Así que ella les exhorta que vayan a estos talleres porque son muy importantes que ustedes sepan cómo y qué fondo está recibiendo la escuela y cómo se están gastando estos fondos para ayudar a los chicos.
Okay, next slide. The holidays are upon us. We're still going through this awful pandemic. So I put some mental health tips for you guys. Your mental health matters. Here's some tips to keep you going strong. Make a gratitude list. Write down all the things, big or small that you are grateful for.
Ok, la parte donde ella le da su consejo para mantener la salud mental a través de este tiempo tan difícil que es la pandemia. Aquí que hay algunas sugerencias que ella le da para que se ayuden a mantener saludable emocional y mentalmente. Dice ella, escriba una lista de gratitud, de las cosas por las que usted está agradecido, sean grandes o sean pequeñas, haga una lista y escríbalas todas.
Next slide. Identify people and resources that you could turn to for support. Reach out to them when you need help.
Ok, identifique gente y recursos que usted pueda recibir apoyo de esta gente o usar esos recursos cuando usted esté en necesidad. Y que realmente que busque a la persona cuando usted esté en necesidad. Sepa quiénes son.
I want you guys to take a break to notice how your body is feeling. Can you take a few deep breaths? Stretch to relieve that tension. Drink a glass of water or eat a healthy meal. Take a power nap. We need to take care of our basic needs before we could tackle anything else.
That's true. Dice ella que por favor se tomen un receso y que noten cómo su cuerpo se está sintiendo. Puede usted tomar un respiro profundo, puede respirar profundo, puede estirarse y para relajarse y soltar tensión, beba agua, ok, coma una comida saludable, ok, una comida saludable, tómese una siesta, ok, tome una siesta que lo ayude a descansar un poquito y también que si usted necesita cuidar de sus propias necesidades básicas antes de que usted pueda hacer cualquier otra cosa. Tiene que atender esas necesidades básicas para poder ayudar a los demás, por ejemplo, o hacer cualquier otra cosa que usted necesita hacer.
I want you guys to unfollow social media accounts and people who don't bring you any joy in your life. Follow accounts that lift you up. That's the best advice from your parent coordinator. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Dice ella que deje de seguir cuentas o a personas que no le traen alegría en su vida. Sáquela de su plataforma de sociales, que no la sigan. Tiene que seguir cuentas y a gente que le traigan alegría a su vida.
That's your self-help moment. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our wonderful PLC president, Ms. Shavonna Hardy, with her special announcements. Ms. Hardy.
Good evening, everyone, and once again, thank you for coming. Tonight, next slide, please. Thank you.
Let me introduce you really quick, Miss Hardy. La señora Hardy es nuestra secretaria del Comité de Liderazgo de Padres y ella es la que se encarga de dar los anuncios. ¿Ok?
Join us for the PLC first raffle of 2021, a New Year of Hope raffle. If you would like to enter this raffle, please send an email to the PLC at plc@thewcs.org. In the email, please include your full name, your scholar's full name and grade, and the word hope. One entry per family or per person. So if you have a household with 2 or 3 children that attend the school, all of those children can participate. Okay. The winner will receive an extra special prize from the PLC. In the spirit of giving, if you donate to the Williamsburg Charter High School Community Toys for Tots fundraiser and submit proof, we will enter your name into the raffle 3 times instead of 1. So proof of your donation, That's along with your entry, will include on your mail one of the following as proof. So there's a thank you for your donation page, or you can email your receipt from Toys for Tots or your confirmation number. You must be present at the meeting during the raffle. If you're not in attendance, we will pull another name. We will send, you can send your email up until now until January 27th at 5 p.m. So we want you to participate in our A New Hope, A New Year of Hope raffle. Ms. Ramirez.
Ok, thank you, Ms. Hattie. Ella ahora le habla de acerca de la próxima lotería que habrá en la próxima reunión de del comité de padres. Dice que se reúnan en la primera reunión del año del 2021. La rifa se va a llamar Un Nuevo Año de Esperanza, ¿ok? Y a ella le gustaría que entraran a la página del comité y que entre para ganar. Entonces, lo que tiene que hacer es entrar su nombre, el nombre de su estudiante y el grado en que está y la palabra hope o esperanza, ¿ok? Ahora bien, déjeme explicarle esto. Si usted tiene un niño, solamente puede entrar una sola vez. Solamente puede entrar a la rifa una sola vez. Pero si usted tiene más de un niño que asiste a la escuela, cada niño es un ticket que usted puede entrar. Puede entrar, si tiene, por ejemplo, 3 niños, entre 3 veces a la rifa. Puede entrar 3 veces a la rifa. También, aparte de eso, se está haciendo un poco, le están dando un premio a los padres o a los estudiantes que participen en la donación de dinero de que habíamos hablado para comprar los juguetes. Si usted, por ejemplo, dona para esta iniciativa que presentó Jaden anteriormente, el comité de padres automáticamente le va a entrar su nombre 3 veces extra, pero tiene que proporcionarle la prueba de que usted donó. Algunas de las pruebas son, por ejemplo, puede incluir un email con la prueba de que donó. Usualmente le dan un recibo o le dicen gracias por donar. Puede incluir una copia, lo que le dicen, donde le dicen gracias. Puede incluir el recibo, ¿ok? O puede incluir el número de confirmación, ¿ok? Y por último, el día de la rifa, que otra vez será en enero, no creo que haya puesto todavía la fecha para la próxima reunión, pero usted tiene que estar presente el día de la rifa para poder ganar, ¿ok? Si no está, pues entonces se llama a otro participante. Tiene hasta el 27 de enero a las 5 de la tarde para poder participar en la rifa.
Okay. Next slide. Thank you. Okay, so now the Home for the Holidays raffle contest. These are the gift cards that we have for some of our participants. But whoever Go ahead. Is it right?
Wake up, everyone. Wake up. It's time. You held on this long. It's time. It's time. Now, y'all have to be patient because I'm going to try to share my screen and I'm not very tech savvy. So y'all waited this long. So let me see if I could do it, okay? 1 second.
Yes, Miss JC.
Vamos a hacer la rifa de este mes. Y esas son algunas de las tarjetas que pueden obtener. Y dice ella que le tengan paciencia porque ella está tratando de presentar su pantalla.
You need me?
Hold on, y'all. I see y'all pepped up and everything. Everybody's sitting up now. Let me see.
I see a little wiggling in the seats now.
I'm trying to see if I can do it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I could do it. Let me see.
All right, we're gonna be patient.
They saying that you woke them up.
I mean, like, let's go.
Oh, it's like Lotto up in here.
Let me see.
A ver quién va a ganar.
All right, it's coming up. Can y'all see it?
Yes.
Yes.
See it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coming.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosemary Taveras.
Are you here?
Romeris Tavera. ¿Está aquí?
Going once,
Going once.
going twice. I'll take the gift card if you don't want it. You hear?
Dice Rosemary Tavera. Tavares, el ganador.
Let's see. Okay,
A la una.
right.
That's it. All
Two.
right. She missed out. We're gonna do it again.
That's
All
it.
right.
Okay.
It's a little mess up.
Anita Camargo.
Are we here?
Anita Camargo.
Anita, are you here?
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right.
No
Go
bueno.
on.
No bueno.
Going twice. Anita, going 3 times.
Uh-oh.
You gotta spin again.
Uh-oh.
Saturn.
I'm taking a list. I'm taking a list.
These people not here. Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
Juana.
Shaquina.
Shaquana Aiken?
Shaquana?
Yes. You want to pronounce it correctly? Are you here?
Shaquana? No.
No?
Oh my, this is the first.
Horrible. All right.
Y'all mute your phones. Got me excited for nothing. You not here?
Miss Aikens twice.
Oh Lord.
Miss Aikens 3rd time.
All right, that's it.
Spin it again.
Next spin.
Melissa Ponce. Melissa Ponce.
Oh my.
Why so many people they didn't come?
Ain't nobody
All
here.
right.
Melissa Ponce.
Look.
Miss Marty Bennett.
All right. No, once. Miss Ponce. How do you pronounce that? Miss
Ponce.
Ponce. Going once.
It's
Miss
Christmas
Ponce
time. They don't want
twice.
this. All right, let's move on.
All right. Spin it.
Come on now, somebody gotta be here.
Susana
Miss Amigo.
Merbejo. Susana Merbejo.
Yes, estoy aquí.
Congratulations. Yes.
Congratulations. Felicidades.
Yes.
Gracias.
Okay, good.
Is that why?
Yeah, she's here.
Oh, she's here. Okay, she won
Yes.
the first prize. What was it?
Susana Merbejo.
She's
Yes.
here.
Just a minute. Yes. So
She's
won.
here.
Yeah, she's here. So we're gonna put her name down.
Yeah.
She won the first prize. You won the Old Navy gift card. It's $25.
Yes.
Ganó una tarjeta de Oney de $25.
Okay, we're gonna
Gracias.
Put your name
Okay,
and email
thank
in the
you.
chat.
Miss Pink, what did you say?
Tell her put her name and email in the chat.
Señora Mervejos, que ponga su nombre y su email en el chat de la reunión. ¿Sabes cómo ponerlo?
Sí.
Ok, gracias.
Okay. I'm gonna spin it.
Go ahead.
Is Giovanni here?
She gotta be. She always come. Please tell me that she's here.
Going once?
No.
Going
Domingo,
twice.
I can't believe it. The day that she wins, she's not here.
He's not here. Domingos? No?
Three
Oh,
times.
No?
Man.
All right.
All right. Thank Miss McFadden. We gotta spin again.
Spin again.
Yes.
It's Christmas time. Y'all don't want these gift cards? I understand that.
Thank you, Miss Porter.
Yay!
Bárbara Simons.
Tú dijiste que no.
She's here.
Is she here?
¿Quién? ¿Miss Olivo? Ah,
Yes.
yeah, she is.
Yes.
Good. Oh, she's here.
Hey,
Perfect.
hi, good afternoon.
You can take a
I'm here.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Miss Hardy, she won the, I can't see the screen. She won the next gift card. What was it?
Yes, that one is I think it's
Sephora?
Sephora.
Sephora, yay!
Yes, you want to look at Sephora. Next, yeah, we got Foot Locker and Old Navy next. So let's spin.
No, Foot Locker and Best Buy. Foot Locker next, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna spin it. I can't see the
Go ahead.
screen.
Spin, spin.
I can't believe this lady won twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that the same person?
That's kind of being lucky.
Oh,
Yes.
It's the same lady, Melissa Ponce.
okay, let me remove this then.
Open once.
Yeah, remove her.
Yes. Yes.
Please.
Wait till that time. Okay, let's go.
Yay. Kim Peel.
Theo. Going once.
Wow.
Going twice.
No,
3 times.
no.
Aw.
All right, let's move on. A lot of people
Let's spin
still here.
again. Yeah, you gotta spin again.
There's too much exercise for me now. Y'all have to be here.
Geraldine Suazo.
Yes?
Geraldine Suazo.
Going once.
All right. I'm just gonna close it.
Yeah, just going twice.
I've moved on.
Silvia Aguirre. Silvia Aguirre. No, tampoco. Ah, sí, sí, sí está.
Yes.
Silvia.
She's here.
Yeah. Congratulations. You won a gift card to Foot Locker. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank
So
you for
we have-
being here.
We have one more. Miss McFadden?
Okay, yeah. Because I'm gonna watch the first 48. We gotta hurry up. Oh no, I should have took this off.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry.
sorry, but you won already.
Oh no, I gotta take that off. Sorry. This came up already, right?
Yes. Miss McFadden, don't worry. Take it out and then we'll spin again.
Kamisha Levy. Kamisha Levy.
Miss Levy?
Miss Levy once.
Nicholas Cobb.
Huh? Miss Levy twice.
No.
Miss Levy third time.
Now come on, y'all. I had to enter these names into this wheel. Y'all not here?
Spin again.
Okay, that's it.
One more time. We have one more.
Just remove.
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 Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can I remove it now? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
spin it. It comes about removing.
Yeah. Solani Tavares. Solange. Nancy Tavares.
Travis.
Nancy Tavares.
One.
Okay. Here.
Not here? Okay, Miss McFadden, spin again.
I'm scared to remove all this. Let's see.
Yeah, remove it and then spin again.
Junilda Galán. Junilda
One.
Galán.
Going once.
Junilda Galán. Serena Ramsey. Serena.
Here.
Oh, Serena.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. You have the pleasure of winning the Best Buy gift certificate for $25. Congratulations.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you all for participating and being here. Thank you so much.
Miss
Congratulations.
All of the names that are submitted through the email, we write the names down and then we put it on that wheel. So when you send the email with your scholar's name, 1, 2, 3 names, we add all those names and we put it on that wheel. So that's how you have a chance to win. Ms. Ramirez?
Ok, dice ella que cada vez que usted se hace una rifa y usted manda su nombre en el email con el nombre de su estudiante, se pone en ese carrusel y así es como se hace la rifa, ¿ok? Y así es como usted puede ganar.
Thank you. Next,
Miss Hardy, give me 1 second. I have to do Miss McFadden. Please stop presenting, and we'll continue to moderate for Miss Hardy now.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Hardy, give us 1 second.
Yes, no worries. Thank you all for coming.
Okay.
As you see, if you have any questions or concerns, any tips, please contact the PLC at plc@thewcs.org.
Ok, si usted tiene alguna pregunta o alguna inquietud, por favor contacte al comité de padres a la dirección o el correo electrónico que está puesto en la pantalla.
Next slide, please. So at this time, as we always do, we like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for coming. Our next PLC meeting is on January 28th, 2021 at 6 p.m. We will be talking, meeting with the scholars, but we also would like you to participate in the raffle.
Ok. Nuestra próxima reunión será el 28 de enero a las 6 de la tarde. Quiere que exhortarle que se sigan reuniendo con nosotros, por favor, que sigan viniendo a las reuniones.
And as always, this is the time for when everyone can participate. Those that do not have any questions or concerns, please have a wonderful evening and happy holidays. But those parents that might have questions or concerns, please stay on the call and we'll address them as much as possible.
Ok, en ese momento los padres que ya que estuvieron en la reunión, si no tienen ninguna pregunta, pueden marcharse, que tengan muy buena noche, pero a los padres que quieran hacer algunas preguntas o tengan inquietudes, que por favor se queden en línea.
Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful holiday.
You too, Miss Moss.
You too.
Happy holiday to those who are leaving. Don't forget about the
holidays.
Happy holidays, Miss JC.
Happy holidays, Miss Brown.
Hey, Miss Long, happy holidays.
If you're blessed enough to still have your job, think about the people who lost their jobs, who can't buy toys for their kids this season.
Yes.
And how disappointed the children are. So if you can afford to give, please give.
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay. Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Remember,
Happy holidays.
Happy celebrate happy holidays, everyone. Thank you guys.
Bye-bye. What night is off?
Next time we have a raffle, everyone show up, okay?
Yes.
It took me an hour to put those names in that little wheel. So.
Yeah, it takes time.
yeah. Any questions now while people are signing off? Does any parents have any concerns?
¿Algún padre tiene alguna pregunta o inquietud que quiera preguntar o hablar acerca de la inquietud que tenga?
Hi, good evening. I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, a quick question. So the classes are now 90 minutes. How much time late can a student arrive to class before being marked absent? Like
Ms.
if they're
Morera?
late within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, when are they marked absent?
Ms. Rivera, is that best for you to answer?
Hold on one second. Is Mr. Bastier still with us?
Maybe she left. I'm sorry? I think Miss Jacobson is in the call. She might add to that.
She left.
She left?
Yes.
How about
Yeah,
Mr.
she left.
Bashir?
We'll definitely find out for you, but from my understanding, there's supposed to be a grace period of 5 minutes. But what we'll do is, if you put your email in the chat box, we will address this directly with Mr. Bashir,
Yes.
and we will send you an email. So anytime any parent has a question and we're not able, because we're parents just like you guys, but what we do is we're you guys' voice. So if you guys have questions, we take that directly to Mr. Bashir and the head of schools, right? So if we don't know something, you put it in there and we will ask Mr. Bashir directly and we will let you know.
All right, never mind. It was 15 minutes, so.
Okay.
But I figured it's 90 minutes. It's double the time, so I wondered, what's the grace?
But you know what?
You can always reach out to your grade level academy leader. What grade is your scholar in?
10th grade. He has Mrs. Ramirez. Joel.
That's Mr. Caballero. Adrian Caballero.
Caballero. Okay. What's the name of your scholar?
Joel Rodriguez, 10th grade.
Joel Rodriguez? Okay.
Yeah.
Bueno. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit from my perspective, but every teacher, we adhere to whatever they posted for us, but we also, they give us also some wiggle room to have our own,
discretion. Your discretion.
We can have our own discretion. And usually I take attendance, like in my case, I take attendance when they're working on their independent work. We're supposed to do it like at the beginning of the period, but I do it like when they are doing their independent work, because like that, if any of them came in late, at least it give them the chance to answer to the attendance. However, there are some times that the kids do not answer the attendance when we call on them. So we do not know if the kids is there, because we are doing the attendance either through the report that Google Classroom is sending to us, but we also do it verbally. So we need to make sure that there is somebody behind the camera, because as you know, the cameras are off and sometimes the kids log in, but they're not there. So that's a problem, and we're keeping that in store. So like that, we can contact parents later on, like, hey, your child having this time mark absent because they're not answering the attendance in the classroom. So it's just a matter of making sure that the kids is in the classroom, that they're answering the attendance. But definitely that is something that I think it should be more addressed with Ms. Jacobson and Mr. Bashir. However, if the student emailed me later and said, Miss, you marked me absent, I was there, I checked the attendance. A lot of the time, my student, I think they develop some honesty, because I give them that comfort that they can tell me exactly how things are. And they will say to me, Miss, I was late. Please, can you change my attendance? And the student get their attendance changed. Okay, but there always had to be some communication between the teacher and the student or the parent.
Thank you. Yeah, it was my fault. It was at 8:15. I woke him
Hello.
up. It was change the schedule.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well, you know what
No
we'll do?
problem, anytime.
As a PLC, what we do, we ask the school to set a standard, right? So we ask them when we meet with them, because we'll meet with Mr. Bashir before our next meeting, and we will address this because it should be a unified standard with every teacher for every class. So he's good with working with us. So we will definitely put this on our list and address this with him. So going forward, there will be a standard that every teacher should follow. It should, you know, teachers do, like Ms. Ramirez said, they have leeway, but you know what? The kids, we need to know as parents, what is late? What is late? So we will definitely address that. And if you put your email in the chat, we'll definitely get back to you and let you know the results of our meeting with him.
Okay, thank you. I'm just concerned putting an email in the chat, and this is being recorded. Is this going to be put
Okay, so you know what you could, yes, it is. I'm sorry. So you know what you could do? You could send an email to us later on directly.
Okay.
To the PLC, okay? And that's private. Only we have access to that.
Super. Thank you so much.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año
Feliz
nuevo.
Navidad.
Any other questions we have? Someone was waiting, but they hung up. I'm hoping they'll come back. Any other questions?
¿Más preguntas? ¿Alguien tiene preguntas o inquietudes?
No?
Okay.
I may raise the hand.
We see a, yes, Miss Page, Miss.
Yes, I just have a quick question. So, my child has an IEP. He is in school all day long, and there are times where he needs more than the allotted time to complete assignments. And I'm trying to reach out to every single one of his teachers to ask if he will be allowed to hand in assignments by 11:59 as per last trimester. Mind you, he does have extended time on his IEP. But one of the teachers I spoke to mentioned that it should be universal, but no one, as far as like the teachers, are clear about it. She said that there should not be, the children with IEPs should be allowed to hand in their work at 11:59, and they should not be penalized for it because they already have extended time, most of them. But I'm noticing this isn't the case with my son, so he'll hand in something a few hours late, and it'll show up on Power School as a 0, and he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing, but he's still failing, in certain aspects. In certain classes. So, is there, will this improve as far as the, letting the information come out for us and having it more universal about students with IEPs and the deadlines for their assignments?
Yes, that is the concern that we discussed with Mr. Bashir concerning like a student's time. Students have to submit assignments. So we are also bring this to him to get clarification and, like you said, a uniform plan on what is the allowed time for assignments for all students.
And it's not my place to discuss that, but there is a plan, okay? So my advice to you would be to reach out to Mr. Bashir or the academy leader of your student, because that is something very important. Our school do not play with that. Okay. And that's also another thing that you have, another option that your child have is Wednesday. Your child is mandated by the school to attend extra support session on Wednesday.
Yes, he does.
Each of the class. So then this is a conversation that you should have with your academy leader.
Yes, you know what it is? It's that I see that my son, since he does need more time, and he sees the classes coming to an end, and he starts to get nervous, and he's like, "What do I do?" I said, "Don't worry, I try to encourage him. You're gonna have more time." And another thing is, the last trimester, we developed a very good routine at home where he was getting all of his work done before the 11:59 deadline. You have to understand, I feel like there's sort of a lack. I now that everything is in the kids' home, I wish kind of the teachers understood what these high schoolers are dealing with. In my son's particular case, he has a 7-month-old brother, a 7-year-old brother, and an 11-year-old sister. He still needs to get out of the house a little bit. So it just happens to be that around 9 o'clock is his optimal working time, and it's I feel like I just wish the teachers understood, how the students are operating within their home. They have a lot of siblings. It's noisy. Sometimes they have to wait for things to settle down. Sometimes their brain just works better at nighttime. So, if those things are taken into consideration, I definitely see a lot of students benefiting from, the 11:59 deadline. And in my case, it did work last trimester. I just really wish they would keep that for this trimester.
Okay.
Well, that is something that we've addressed a lot of issues with Mr. Bashir. We're going to address that with him at our next meeting. And if you could send us an email, we are going to reach out to him and let him know what's going on. Okay. And we're going to talk to him about this directly, because we know right now there is an issue that's going on in the school with the kids who need additional time and support. So Mr. Bashir is new. He works really well with us, and he's trying to correct a lot of things that was going on in the school before. So when we speak to him, we'll speak to him, and we'll definitely get back. We'll let him know your concerns, and we'll ask him, because if your child needs more time, then they're supposed to have extended time. Miss Pink, do you have anything to say about that? Because I know Miss Pink knows a lot about that.
No, Miss Page, I want you to email me on Monday. I want to do an instant Google Meet with you, see you face to face virtually, and get some more information. And then I could log down all the questions and forward it to Mr. Bashir.
Thank you. Can I
Can I
just
say
also
something
add
in
that?
Spanish now about this part? Because I think this is a part that is very important now.
It's very important.
For the student, but for the parents and the teachers and like everybody to understand this issue. La madre está preguntando acerca de su hijo, el que tiene un plan especializado y que está teniendo problemas en completar los trabajos de la clase a tiempo. Y ella pregunta que si hay alguna manera donde el chico pueda tener tiempo extendido para completar el trabajo. Y nuestra escuela tiene un plan para estos chicos. Entonces, si su chico está recibiendo 0 debido a que no le están dando el tiempo extra para completar su tarea, usted tiene que le estamos exhortando a los padres que se comuniquen con el señor Bashir o que se comuniquen con la señora Pink para que ellas puedan traerle su inquietud y la inquietud de su estudiante al señor Bashir, quien es el director de la escuela, porque eso es algo un poco preocupante, ya que ustedes saben que los chicos sí requieren que se le dé su tiempo extra para que completen el trabajo. Así es que otra cosa que yo hablé es de que los chicos que tienen programa especializado, ellos tienen el miércoles para reunirse con su maestro y también recibir apoyo extra si lo necesitan. Okay.
Can I just add one more thing? I'm sorry.
No,
as a parent, it also takes me a little bit of time to research certain topics so that I can explain it to my son, because I really don't remember this stuff. It's been a long time since I've been in high school. But I do want to add that on a positive note, some of my son's teachers are going above and beyond. His math teacher, Miss Giscombe, she was supposed to meet with my son yesterday morning. For some reason, we weren't able to. And this teacher went out of her way to meet my son at 4 o'clock when it was convenient to him. And she still has a life and she has things to do. Another teacher, Mr. Butler, the Latin teacher, went out of his way also to make sure that my son completed a very tough assignment, conjugating Latin verbs. This was beyond my scope, an ancient language. And this man took all of his time to make sure that he worked with my son. And Miss Luston, the health teacher as well, she gave me her time and called me on the evening. I understand these teachers are very busy too. So I just want to, put that out there, that our teachers are really, really strong and really dedicated. And, I appreciate them.
Thank you. We appreciate you. And we definitely are willing to work with you to make things better for you and your child. Can you tell me your child's name, if you don't mind?
Do I have to do it?
Okay. No,
just email me. Email me. And then we can arrange to meet each other virtually, privately.
I am in the process of emailing his teachers. I'm sorry, one more teacher, Miss Sherman. She is such a great communicator. I think it's her first year teaching, and this young woman she goes out of her way to email me, and she even broke down the schedule so I know how to help my son and what exactly they're doing within the 90 minutes. So they are coming a long way, these teachers, to help us. I just want to put that out there. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
my son has Miss Giscombe. He had her for the last 2 years. She's excellent. She always reaches
Sweetheart,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, she always reaches out. She takes her time. She really reaches out. But this is why the PLC is here. So when you reach out to Miss Pink, when you come to our meeting next month, you're going to see that on the agenda that we address that with him. So we're going to address that with him, and we're going to address the special needs department.
And I do believe that what benefits children with IEPs also benefits children who don't have IEPs. So if this, because what happens is these assignments become so high stakes, they weigh so heavy, and sometimes it's very hard to catch up from a zero. And you could, it could stop you from having a passing grade sometimes. So it's not just for my child and for other children with IEPs. I really wish, not that I wanted to be lenient, the deadlines, but you have to understand, if the kids were working with an 11:59 deadline since the beginning of the pandemic, March 2020, and then all of a sudden, December 2020 rolls around and it's due, at the time of your class, it's hard. We don't have a teacher we could just tap on their shoulder and say, hey, can you help me out a little with this or with that? Sometimes they're Googling extra information. It takes a lot of time, So it's not just about my son. I wish this would, help out everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing your concern up.
I just want to say this. We spoke to Mr. Bashir about the children being overwhelmed, and we spoke to them in our last meeting about the kids receiving a 0. We spoke to him about that, and the assignments that they're getting is not supposed to be overwhelming to them where they can't finish. So we discussed that because our children were being told to finish assignments at 3:00. But these kids are already in other classes. So that means that they're being overwhelmed with work. So we discussed that with him, and we discussed with him a time frame that the teachers need to grade, and they're supposed to be reaching out to the scholars. So we're definitely gonna speak to him about this, and you'll see, hopefully we'll have a result for you guys and everything by next month's meeting.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, that's what we're here for. And if you need anything else, please reach out to us on the PLC email, because that's what we do. That's what we're here for, to be you guys' voice.
Yes, yes. I recently reached out to you guys, and I'll continue to do so. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Does any other parents have any more questions or concerns?
Preguntas o inquietudes?
I just wanted to thank Miss Ramsey, Serena Ramsey, the winner of the $25 gift card, has typed in the chat that she would like to donate her card to a child in need. So thank you so much, Miss Ramsey.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Wow, that's
Thank
nice.
you so much. Wow, I love the generosity. Thank you.
Definitely.
That is sweet.
Any other questions or concerns, parents? If not, happy holidays, and we will see you next year, 2021.
And be safe. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye, everyone. Happy holidays.
Christmas music.
Happy holidays, family.
The DJ left.
Oh.
Have a great night. It was amazing. I love it.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to all of you.
Holidays.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
We could go now. Thank you.
I want everyone to travel home safely now, okay? Don't miss your bus. Don't miss your train. Your
Good
Uber.
night, families.
Your Ubers are here.
Yeah, mine is here. Outside waiting. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good
So, Miss
night.
Pink, I'm jumping off. Adios.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, and happy holidays to all of you and your family.
You too.
Yes.
You
Hasta
too.
luego.
Thank
Feliz
you.
Navidad.
Take care. Feliz Navidad.
Thank you.
Feliz Navidad.
Good night, Miss Pink.
Miss Pink, you still
Ready?
recording? Miss
Huh?
Tina, recording. Can you take it off the record?
Okay, we're going to stop recording now, families. Moderator, would you please stop recording? Have a good holiday, the
Miss
end of
Tina.
2020.
So